Alfred died on October 26, 899, at the age of 50. His death marked the end of a reign that transformed Anglo-Saxon England, but it was only the beginning of his legend. To understand his legacy, we need to look at the world he left behind and the seeds he planted for a nation. Alfred's son, Edward the Elder, inherited a stronger Wessex, fortified by his father's reforms. The burhs, those fortified towns we discussed last episode, stood as bulwarks against Viking raids. Edward, alongside Alfred's daughter, Aethelflaed, Lady of the Mercians, continued the fight to reclaim Viking-held lands. Together, they expanded Wessex's borders, building on Alfred's vision of a united Anglo-Saxon kingdom. By the 920s, Edward's son Ethelstan would become the first king to rule all of England. This wasn't just a family legacy. It was Alfred's dream taking shape. But Alfred's impact went beyond borders. His military victories, like the Battle of Edington in 878, had bought peace with the Danelaw, allowing cultural and economic recovery. The treaty with Guthrum, the Viking leader, wasn't just a ceasefire. It was a step towards integration, where Danes and Saxons began to coexist under shared laws. Alfred wasn't just a warrior king. He was a scholar with a passion for learning. In a time when literacy was fading, he launched a cultural revival. He invited scholars from across Europe to his court, translated key Latin texts into Old English, and made education accessible to more than just monks. His preface to the transition of Gregory the Great's pastoral care reveals his heart. He wanted his people to be free through knowledge, not just swords. Alfred believed justice was divine. His Doom Book, a code of laws, blended biblical principles, Christian ethics, and ancient Germanic customs. These laws emphasized fairness, mercy, and personal responsibility, concepts that influenced the English common law system for centuries to come. Alfred's blood runs through British royal veins. The Alfred Jewel, an ornate relic, survives today. Historians still seek his burial site, while his story endures in stone, crown, and song. Perhaps his most enduring gift was the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle, a historical record he commissioned. It's one of the earliest written histories of England, giving us a window into Alfred's world. Without it, much of his story, and England's, would have been lost to time. Due to the ever-present threats of Viking attacks, Alfred would modernize both the English Navy and the Army. The English Navy saw its first true ships built under the rule of Alfred the Great. He made ships nearly double the size of Viking longboats, and they would play a pivotal role in the years to come. Alfred also built England's first true standing army. Known as the Fjord system, half of the army would be ready for active service, while the other half would maintain all logistics for the army to ensure they were always ready for battle. This new strategy allowed them to respond quickly to any threats that England faced. Alfred's reign planted the idea of England, a single nation with shared laws, faith, and identity. His legal code blended Christian values with Anglo-Saxon traditions, creating a framework that outlasted his lifetime. His emphasis on justice, education, and defense shaped what it meant to be English. Centuries later, when the Normans conquered in 1066, they built on Alfred's foundations, not replacing them whatsoever. Alfred's vision also inspired future generations. From medieval chroniclers to Victorian historians, he became the Great and is the only English king to bear the title. He is a symbol of resilience and nationhood. Today, his statue stands in Winchester, a reminder of the king who refused to let his people fall into darkness. Alfred the Great was more than a war leader. He was a builder of nations, a guardian of knowledge, and a visionary king. His story is a reminder that even in the darkest times, wisdom, faith, and courage can shape the future. From the ashes of war, Alfred built a nation, and his legacy endures to this day. Alright, you guys, that is my conclusion to my Alfred the Great series. Overall, I really enjoyed making this series, and as my first historical series on YouTube, I am very happy with how it turned out, and I hope that you guys enjoyed. I have a lot more content coming you guys' way. I have a bunch of ideas. I cannot express how fun this is for me to do. So keep on the lookout. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and there will be more out soon. Have a great day, you guys.